Welcome in, everybody. Kitty, Jack, Max. No, I'm not dead. But word has it people have been doing death magic on me. People actually doing death rituals as if it's a ceremonial thing. It's all a bunch of fucking mock magic. See, back in the day, back when I was younger, I ended up having the opportunity to get in with a particular group. And this particular group betrayed me. And they basically just showed me who the hell they were. And that's why I left. Because they decided to betray a particular brother that was part of the group, who I still had connections with. And the one thing about magic, and one thing about ritual, you gotta be in group mind. Because if you're not in group mind, it all backfires. And throughout my studies, I learned a lot about low magic, high magic. I learned a lot about voodoo, hoodoo. I learned about angelic work, energy work. I learned about Reiki. I learned about healing. And the one thing you don't do is you don't fuck around with magic. You have to be pure in your intention. Because if you're not pure in your intention, you have it backfire. One of the biggest things you have to really understand is that belief gives it power. Without the belief, it doesn't work. And when people have lost all credibility, they lose all power. Doesn't matter who they are, doesn't matter how experienced they are, doesn't matter what they know. It's all about purity of heart. Because that's where the magic runs. It's one of the biggest lessons I learned growing up. All magic resides within the heart space. And that's why people try to belittle others so low that they don't let themselves. So that way they're energetics take over. How's it going, boss?
Good.
You're good. Hey, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm doing all right. Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Touch the pigger by bow. If he hollers, let him go. Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. I've got no freaking clue what I want. Let's live a little. So yeah, there's going to be a reading tonight. I have a feeling it's going to be an interesting one. I'll get a number 7 with the fry. Can I get half the sauce on it? Don't put as much green pearl sauce. Yeah. Surprise me on the shake. It's a medium.
It's a teen, right?
Yeah.
You don't like your usual?
Huh?
You don't want to take...
I don't know what to think, so just surprise me. I trust you.
That's a tough choice.
Even if you pick something I never picked, okay. It's all good. Any one of them on the list is fine. Just as long as it gets through the straw, okay. That's all that matters. Just as long as it goes through the straw, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm live on YouTube right now.
22.
Okay.
And you want to take a fountain drink as well, right?
No. Never. Why would I do that?
Sorry.
That's okay.
$21.
Okay. Get back to work. I had a worker here. He's on his break. Kidding me? I'm never going anywhere. People might think they're gonna ceremony kill me off and, do stupid shit like that, but it's never gonna work. Specifically when they're doing mock magic and thinking that they're gonna get away with it. No, it don't work that way. It definitely doesn't work that way. The audacity of some people thinking that they can do that and get away with it. No, that's okay, man. Go do your thing. It's all good. Go have fun. Enjoy the family. I don't mind you having a day off or 2 days off. It's all good. Right here's fine. Thank you. Service with a smile. So, I heard from a particular person today. I'm kind of happy about it. Yep, she's still kicking and screaming, doing well. Um, However, somebody's been screwing with my phone, officially. I know that. Thinking that they're going to block me out from certain people, certain situations. Not happening. They eat it, as far as I'm concerned. I'm still eligible for a phone upgrade, and I'll be doing that too. I've changed a whole bunch of passwords today as well. Just for good measure. So, if there's anybody out there trying to hack or clone my phone, which I know that's exactly what happened, everything's changed. I'm going to change my number, I'm going to change my phone, I'm going to change my plan, I'm going to change everything. And then they won't have access to me at all. They can eat dirt for all I care. And if they come at me in the physical, they're going to be in for a rude fucking awakening. That's all I got to say. Because I'm not running anymore. I'm done. I'm done running. If they want to fuck around, they're going to find out. End of story. I'm done playing games. All because I'm calling them out on their fucking bullshit. That's not my problem. Had they not started the bullshit in the beginning, they wouldn't be getting the karma that's coming at them. I'm a very kind, loving, understanding, open-minded human being. Each to their own. But when you want to try and screw around with my life and try to sabotage me day in and day out, you clone my phone, you hack my phone, you do a whole bunch of shit, you send me stupid ass text messages. You call my phone, a whole bunch of other shit. You're just basically showing me how much of a fucking douchebag you are and why I walked away to begin with. And why I don't want you anywhere near me. And I know they're watching. I can feel their energy. And the thing is, people are finding out the truth. And now they're getting it in the face. Everything they tried to do to me, they're gonna have done to them. And they're not liking it too much. Constantly attacking me day in and day out, thinking I won't know, thinking I won't figure it out. So much so that now their ancestors are coming to me and letting me know. It's kind of embarrassing that they think that they have so much power, but they really don't. A can of stinky anchovies has more power than they do. So, hope everybody's doing well tonight. One day, $1, moment, one breath at a time. There, my friend. It was a gloomy day, pretty well 3/4 of the day, and then the sun came out. Hey, Whip. How's it going, dude? Long time. Hasn't been that long, but it's been a bit. Over 200 storefronts for Walmart are closing down worldwide. Considering the Walmarts were used for the central stations for when, you know, the bullshit all goes down. I wouldn't be surprised if that's why they're being shut down. I'm having a burger and fries. But I think your girlfriend deserves a steak and salad. Spirit said that apparently you Spirit said that apparently you owe your girlfriend something.
I guess you were a bad boy, were you? Taking her out to eat to help her feel better. Hey, that's one way to make it right. Am I the only one that eats the fries first before the burger? For me, once they get to a certain temperature, I can't eat them. But then again, that's just me. So I'm not crazy after all. Okay. So the tribe, we're boycotting McDonald's officially. Okay, no more McDonald's. And if you have to if you have to ask why, you should research it first. Because I'm not going to say it in I'm not going to say it in the chat. Let alone, I don't even want to think about it while I'm eating. That's how gross it is. Yeah, nothing, not even the salad. The ice cream was never safe. It's literally the only one I trust now, Trudy. And out of all the times I've ate here, I've only had one burger that didn't turn out well. And it's just because of the new crew. No. They do cakes, they do burgers, they do poutine, they do chicken burgers, they do wraps. Oh, wow. Popeyes is alright. Wendy's is okay. Sometimes it's questionable though, depending on the location. Apparently Burger King and Tim Hortons, they're part of the same conglomerate, which I thought was odd. Mind you, I haven't been to Timmy's in quite a while. I've been making my own coffee. And apparently saving my money. Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing, Jack. You may be tempted, but when you don't have it available, it's a lot less difficult to be tempted. So we're going to do mini messages tonight. I have 2 tarot decks. I have 3 actually, but I'm going to use 2. I have my vibe and I have Voice of Souls. So we're going to start it off with members first. And if anybody's got a super chat, super sticker, super thanks, whatever else, you can throw it in. And you'll be added to the list. But you don't have to do that right off the bat, right now. And then once the members are taken care of, and the super chats are taken care of, then I'm gonna say throw your hearts in the chat, and then subscribers can get some. See, that's the thing, when you become a member, that's what you get. You get dibs on the mini reads. That's the first and foremost. And as far as members, doesn't matter what kind of member you are, you're still going to get a message. I'm going to go out for a quick smoke. And then we're going to start. Would you believe it? I slept from about 6:30 yesterday evening until 8:30 in the morning. I slept for 14 hours. It's literally the longest I've slept in probably about a year. I clearly needed it. I sort of kind of feel like $1,000,000 now, so that's all right. I hope there's $1,000,000 in my bank account soon. That'd be amazing. If you know, you know. Yeah, I was debating on going and grabbing one. It's not all that bad outside either. But I don't think they do coffee here. I don't think they do. In my luck, it's the same coffee McDonald's does. Instant laxative. I don't know. I was gonna do my live back where I was staying, but I don't know. I just didn't really feel like it tonight. I was gonna do an earlier live on the balcony, but you know, watch the sunset, that kind of thing. But meh. Funny, I unpacked just to pack back up to unpack again, just to pack it back up again. It just is, it's really busy, so might as well go out. Then I'll pop back in. There. The one thing I don't understand is they want to have a table here that's going to be strong enough to withstand the weather. And they make the damn thing out of cement. And then they expect people to sit down on it. One of the dumbest ideas ever. But it's not like somebody can just pick it up and walk away with it anyway. Shit, just the seat. Just the seat's probably a good 1,000 pounds. It's not going anywhere. Welcome in, Marine. Welcome in, Sheila, Trudy. Welcome in, Michael, Kitty, Whip, Jack. Who else? Trudy, Emma. Welcome in. Thank you all for joining me tonight. The usual crew. So yeah, Stacy, welcome in. TA, welcome in. Shirley, Dustin, Dylan, just going back in the list here. I don't know if you guys are all still here, but thank you for joining in tonight. And a hollow chocolate bunny. Come on now. You got Jip, man. No, I'm kidding. That's actually pretty cool. Chicken tacos? Chicken tacos. Chicken burrito? That's more my thing, but sure. Each to their own. Yeah, it's a background. I'd say it's between 5 and 8 degrees Celsius, I think, give or take. It's not too bad. Hey, Cosmic. Thank you, my dear. Members, we're going to have a members live pretty soon. I'm thinking in a couple days. So stay tuned. I'll probably mention it during the day in a members post. All members are welcome. Pack it up, just to unpack it, pack it up again. Unpack it, pack it up again. I'm sure I'll write a song about it at some point. Let's get this party started. I have not a clue what you just said there, Cosmic. Can I do like a jumping portals? I have not a clue what you're saying. Not a clue what you're saying. Do like a jumping portal? Communication. Somebody's receiving communication soon? About something? Ooh, about abundance. Great Spirit, guides, guards, protectors, angels, ancestors, divine light, please be here. Hang out with me. Protect me. Guide, guard, and protect me. While I do this message, while I do this reading. For my beautiful collective. Let only good messages come in tonight. Something that we need to know. Something to help us tap into our highest timeline. Allowing us to stay 10 steps ahead of the haters. Source is here. I look at the card and I just get total body goosebumps. Thank you, Spirit, for that acknowledgement and that confirmation. What do we got? Ooh. It's looking like love is in the air for somebody. And Spirit's got nothing to say on it. So whoever's coming in, it very well could just be that they're speechless, but I cut it open to the deck and it's karmic message and karmic relationship. So I don't know. What I'm getting is that you're gonna know. Somebody wants to bring in some sort of respect to this karmic relationship. So I have a feeling they have something to say. They don't want anger in the mix either. Hey, Tiffany, welcome in. Ooh, hazelnut creamer. That's the way to go, Marie. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, repression. Somebody was repressing their karma, or they were trying to. Okay? They were trying to hold back their karma. Because they didn't want to take accountability for what they did. But apparently they love you. And I'm hearing they can't go another day without talking to you, so you're going to probably be hearing from them soon. Whoever this is. But they want to have a calm, cool, collected kind of conversation. This might have been a karmic relationship, a karmic connection at first, and I think things might have changed. They might have had an enlightenment. They might have received their karma, and it might have taught them a lesson. Yeah, love. They loving you. They loving up on you. Yeah, the calm card keeps coming out. What's going on? Yeah, they didn't listen to the guides when this all went down, when they should have. They were second guessing their intuitive basis, but they were, I think they were healing some of their inner child when this happened. Oh, they want happiness. What else? Anything else, Spirit? Okay, let's clarify it. I'm going to vibe it first, and we'll go from there. So somebody was repressing their karma because they didn't want to take accountability, but now they're calm, they're cool, they're collected, and I don't know. I don't really see much of a reconciliation here, mind you, but it could be that. I'm going to swap out my mic over here to here. Healing. I called it. I called it. I think you might have, I don't know. There might have been some sort of healing happening. The healing card came out again as I'm shuffling here. Okay. Maybe they were repressing their healing or trying to repress your healing. All right. What's the deal, Spirit? Okay. All right. So the karmic third parties and nurturing. So karmics weren't nurturing them the way that you did. And I have a feeling there was some sort of a karmic relationship regarding this. And they didn't get the same nurturing as you gave them. So they thought they were going to be, they thought it was going to be greener on the other side, but it really wasn't. Yeah. They either end up getting blocked or you blocked them. You blocked them out. You moved on, nothing to say, nothing to stay, you know, stay the hell out of my life kind of stuff. Yeah. No more, no more broken, no more nightmares, no more failures, no longer shattered. No more competitiveness, no more discontentment, no more resentfulness, no more envy. Spirit's saying they see where they went wrong now. That's a bit much, Spirit, but anyway, I'll look at it. Well, they know that there's not going to be any second chance here, right? And you moved on without an apology. They were very arrogant, rash, insincere, and they see you're no longer burdened, no longer burnt out, no longer empty, no longer exhausted. Yeah, they were kind of out of control. I'm getting that there was a very addictive personality that they had. There could have been a lot of crazy stuff going on. All right. Behind the scenes, they got themselves into some trouble that they needed to get themselves out of. And it was karma, really. They screwed around and they found out, really, what happened. All right, so what did they... Repression. Let's clarify the repression card. What's this about repression? What did they repress? Being in a bad vibe, right? So they were, yeah. So this goes along with the healing aspect. They weren't healing in the process of what they didn't want to take accountability, right? Good vibes now, in the moment. They were thinking about the past. They were thinking about old relationships. They weren't ready. Okay, tension, stressed out, migraines, worry in the reverse. So they had to get rid of the stress, the tension. One more for the repression. The karmics, yeah, third parties, haters, lessons learned, right? So now that there's no more chaos, what about the karma? Tell me more about the karma. So they tried to bring you nightmares and failures and break you, but it didn't work. And they ended up going through the same thing you did. They had a huge bunch of failures, had nightmares, and got broken. Can I get two more for the karma? One more? Yeah. Right, salty, but you know, they ended up having to get rid of the bitterness, anger, and pettiness. Can I get one more for the karma? Pretty please, Spirit. Okay. Yeah, they ended up having legal issues by the looks of it. Feminine issue, feminine energy, gentleness, nurturing, mothering. So they had some sort of a legal issue happen, coming out as a karmic issue here. It's not me. How about that one? It's not me. Can I get a couple cards for that one? Thank you. Yeah. What did I say? What did I say? Continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addiction. Right? They went for the thrill, and it screwed them up. Right? And they couldn't run from it. They couldn't escape. There was no denial, no excuses. It was on its side. Right? So what's this about calm? Tell me more about calm. Yeah. They had to calm the chaos, upheaval, disaster, and downfall, right? So they had a whole bunch of stuff that they had to calm down first before they could come forward with anything. And particularly, you ripped their mask off. You basically told them where to go, how to get there, right? And they're no longer being able to hide or conceal or deceive anymore. What about guide in reverse? Yeah, they want to come out of separation. Um, you ghosted them. There might have been, maybe their guides ghosted them. Maybe their protection. Maybe they ended up having their spiritual guides ghosting them, or maybe they had to go through a divorce, a separation, were toxic, drama, arguments, incompatible. So they want to come out of separation. They don't want the distance anymore. Oh, looky, looky, looky on the bottom of the deck. Spirit said they got put in their place. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Interesting. They had to face some consequences. Bad choices, games, and mixed signals. Really. They were misguided. Clearly. One more? One more for guide in reverse, please. Okay. Oh, I'll take two. Yeah, they're not inspired or optimistic or successful now. They want to try to come out of this dead-end stuckness, to be not so frozen and so stagnant. Interesting. Interesting. That's what happens when you screw around. I ended up finding out the hard way. What's going on with the repression? Can I get some more clarification on repression? Ooh. They tried to repress the fact that you were getting recognition. And they tried to repress the fact that you're good at something. And the ability for your ships to come in. They tried to repress all that. But I have a feeling they got caught. Ooh, you very well could be a Queen of Wands. You could be in the nurturing of your intentions and your intuition. You're sparkling and looking sexy. Okay. So they want to come forward with the cup of love. The Knight of Cups, they want to come forward with some sort of compassion and let them know that, no, it wasn't me, it was somebody else. Okay, apparently you don't see this color that I'm telling you, you probably do. Anything else on karma? Tell me about karma. Ooh. Something about karma. So, we got the Four of Wands coming out on its side. I think they got put in their place about a house or some sort of a relationship. Because the Four of Wands usually represents marriage, it usually represents a commitment, a strong, solid foundation, a celebration, and it's looking like I'm getting somebody got left at the altar. Like they didn't even get to the point of getting married, by the looks of it. But they were like going to, but it didn't end up happening. There was some sort of a collaboration regarding this karma. So there was more than one person trying to dish it out to you. There was a collaboration. Yeah. They tried to keep you all up in your head, but you ended up going within and doing the deep healing. And I think you come out on top on that. I'm totally vibing with this reading, guys. So this could have been an ex. This could have been somebody that you walked away from. Seven of Pentacles. They work hard at this to try to bring you to some sort of a blind decision where you had to just make a decision without all the details. But you're getting justice. You're getting justice. You got justice and you don't even realize it. You don't even know that you have justice yet. It's not me. It's not me. So within the book about it's not me, I'm not the one you're looking for. I'm not the one that's for you. I'm not the one for you. Like it's a lot of insecurities in that card. It also tells me that somebody doesn't want accountability for their actions, right? And the fact that Four of Cups in the reverse comes out with this, you know you deserve better than this. And this is not something that you should be walking towards with the Two of Cups or Two of Wands. This is not the partnership that you really need to be having right now. The Knight of Wands, they were very manipulative in their intention. Anything else with the not me? It's not me. Yeah, the truth. Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So there's truth coming out about some sort of an offer, some sort of a house, some sort of a bag, sort of a job. There's definitely something coming out about that. You're going to get justice for this. Yeah, there was a lot of fighting going on. A lot of he said, she said behind your back. Lots of rumors, lots of stuff being said that some of it wasn't true. Some of it was speculation. What else? They tried to tell you, but it didn't work. Quite possibly because you're a magician. You're made of magic. They screwed around with the wrong person. You guarded your heart, so everything that they threw at you worked. And this is what I was talking about earlier. When people throw magic at you, when they throw energy at you, when they do a whole bunch of stuff to take you down, as long as you are strong within your heart, it will not work. Okay? Love rules over everything. And love for yourself is paramount and priority for you to live your best life. If you do not love yourself and you're constantly looking for somebody to fill that void, I guarantee you, you're going to be running scared by the end. Because if you're constantly pouring out to somebody that does not reciprocate that, you're literally going to be left depleted. The only thing that you are supposed to be able to give to other people is what overflows that cup. Okay, the King of Cups knows what the hell he wants, and he knows everything about love. He knows his emotions, he knows where he stands with that, okay? And he guards his heart with his life because he knows that self-love is important, and it's what keeps him to who he is, right? So it's basically confirming what I was saying earlier before the reading. And that's the thing. People are going to do witchcraft and word magic and all this to try to tear you down and tear you out of your space and out of your own voodoo and black magic and all this other shit. That's when it takes hold, because you're not sure of yourself, you're not in the love aspect, in the love frequency, and that's where it all goes to shit. All right? It's a collective. So yeah, the Eight of Cups. You walked away to brighter horizons. You stood on your truth, and they had you begging, right? And you released this triangulation, released this craptacular situation that they tried to put you in, right? You wouldn't allow it to happen. What's the comp? What I thought. So what they were trying to hide is your ability to intuitively stand in your power, right? The Queen of the Queen of Wands is back out here again, and they tried to thwart your way forward. They tried to stop you from what you were doing because they didn't want to take accountability for what they were doing, right? Hello. They tried to put you out in the cold, right? They tried to make you feel worthless, that you didn't belong anywhere. They tried to throw a whole bunch of illusions at you, right? And had you constantly thinking about options that weren't even there. They were just illusions. And it sent you into a major awakening, all right? The Hanged Man right side, this is your own perspective. This is how you see things that you shouldn't change. You see things the way they are. You had no other choice but to look at it at a different way, right? They tried to get you out of your character with the Emperor on the bottom in the verse. Anything else with that? Yeah, but you balanced it all out. You balanced it out, and we got the Queen of Cups here. Like, you nurtured your heart, right? You called on your angels. Archangel Michael was definitely suiting up in his armor, right? He didn't leave your side the whole time. Calm? Yeah. Through all the betrayal, you stayed calm. Through all the he said, she said, all the crap that they pulled on you. You stayed calm through it all. You didn't even react. They sent people towards you, breadcrumbing you. They tried to get somebody that was going to maybe get under your skin or get within your heart space, and it didn't work. Why? Because you loved yourself. You filled your own damn cup. You didn't need somebody to fill that void for you, which that helped. Huge. And I think there was a Cancer involved here too, because of the Chariot in reverse. Very, very karmic Cancer. They keep coming out. Guide in reverse. They were literally misguided away from their Ten of Pentacles. They could have had a Ten of Pentacles with you, and they were misguided away from you. And not only that, they tried to have you in a Five of Cups energy, so sad, very, very sad energy. They tried to have you in this energy of always constantly wondering what. They had you in limbo. They had you wondering about emotions and about love and who loved you, whatever else. This literally made you change everything the way you look at love. the way you look at love as far as yourself, the way you look at love as far as else. Everything. They tried to misguide you into heartbreak. They tried to put you to rest. They tried to get you in this energy where you just wanted to be by yourself. You didn't want to be with anybody else. And now they're heartbroken because you walked away. And you healed yourself. They were hoping that you were just going to end it all and just be a sobbing mess and come back to them. But you didn't. You empowered yourself. You rose above it and you stood on your own 2 feet. Need I say more? With the Emperor on the bottom of the deck, you leveled up, collective. You leveled up. Anything else regarding these cards? Yeah, they were very manipulative. Their intention, they tried to screw with your intuition, tried to keep you from moving forward with passion. They tried to kill your passion. No, didn't work that way, did it? They played with the devil. They played with their temptations and it got them burnt. The Hermit. This whole isolation that they tried to put you in was supposed to make you sad. It was supposed to take you away from your element. It was supposed to put you in like a 4 rooms, maybe a rubber room or a Velcro room. But you ended up healing from this. You found your inner light and it guided you out. They tried to repress the way to move forward, right? The 6 of Swords in the reverse, repression and karma. They tried to teach you a lesson. They tried to be karma in your life. And what they did is they pretty well kept themselves from moving on, while trying to not allow you to move on. Right? They tried to be karma in your life and it came back to bite them in the face. That's not your problem, kid. Not your problem. And I think they got taught a very, very valuable lesson. When you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And you exposed everything they did. Welcome in, Jay, in air. So there's the King of Cups that quite possibly might want a rebirth with you. They want to start some sort of a wish fulfillment with you. They very well could think that you are the wish fulfillment. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is, I think, a different person that wants to come in. This is somebody new. But I think it very well could be somebody from the past, considering with the rebirth card. They want to rebirth something. They want to start. They want to try again. I'm also getting with this particular person, this is different than who you were dealing with. So I'm really kind of picking up maybe a Pisces. There's a Pisces there that they can't get you off your mind. They can't get you off their mind, by the sound of it. It could be a Scorpio. I don't think it's a Cancer. I think it's a Scorpio or a Pisces. I'm really kind of picking up on that. Alright, so we're going to put these cards away. And I'm going to pull out my other deck here. And we'll do a, I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I don't know yet. A story time? That's a bit of a long reading, Spirit. That's like 4 rows of 6. Somebody's coming forward with passion. They had a bit of an awakening. They're making a decision. They're coming forward. They're discovering. They're finding the enthusiasm to come forward with love. Somebody owes you an apology, apparently. They want to bring some choices to you. And they know exactly what they want. They're not in their head anymore. They're not trapped. They know exactly what they want. And they're coming forward. And this, I think, is dealing with the communication you're going to hear soon. You're going to hear about it soon. They're just trying to evaluate their wording and how they want to come forward. Spirit, what's going on with my collective? King of Feathers in reverse. What's going on? Knight of Feathers in reverse. Somebody's coming forward with a bunch of deception and lies. King of Shells in reverse. Oh, really? Oh, really? The hell's going on with this bullshit? 10 of Crystals in reverse. They lost everything. Like, I'm thinking that they're homeless. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine. Or they could be coming forward about lies, dealing with something. 5 of Acorns, they want to reconcile. What, because they lost everything? Queen of Feathers in reverse. What the hell? The World in reverse. Tell me more, Spirit. The Knight of Crystals in reverse. Yeah, they're homeless. They're coming in begging. They're literally coming in begging. King of Shells on the bottom. The High Priestess in reverse. Somebody was not using their intuition. Somebody doesn't see something coming. The Eight of Shells. Page of Feathers. Exploration, discovery. They're watching. Well, I knew they were watching. Like, come on now. They're always watching. They never stop watching. That's why they keep coming out in my damn fucking cards. Ten of Acorns. Responsibility, dedication. They want to end something. They want to end this bullshit. But how can they do that without actually speaking some sort of truth? That's what I don't get. Ace of Feathers in reverse. Like, it's like they're coming in to gaslight you again. Oh, they had an awakening. Okay. What about the Magician? Oh, they had an awakening that you're the Magician. Okay. The Eight of Crystals, that you're very, very good at what you do. And maybe they should have listened to you the first time and maybe not screwed around playing stupid games because they won really fucking stupid prizes with that. Unfortunately for them. Six of Crystals. They want to move forward and the Wheel of Fortune is no longer in their favor. The Six of Crystals, they're totally like it's a one-sided bullshit. Three of Acorns. They're missing out. It's all one-sided. The Queen of Acorns. Right. Justice in the reverse. The Seven of Feathers in reverse. Holy shit. I've never had so many cards come out in reverse before. Six of Acorns. You've exposed everything. They have nothing strategic to come at you with. Now they just got to come back at you with the truth, I guess. Two of Crystals, balance and adaptability. They don't, they don't want to juggle anything anymore. They want to stop juggling. They want to balance things out. They can't move out. They can't move on until they do. Apparently, Spirit won't let them. You play karmic games, you win karmic prizes. Page of Crystals. Yeah, they've got no idea. They've got no discipline on how to come forward. They got nothing. They literally got nothing. That's hilarious. Three of Feathers. It's all betrayal. It's all betrayal. So they're either going to come back in and gaslight you a whole bunch, or, I get a feeling they feel betrayed. But they betrayed themselves, and again, they don't want to take accountability. Like a bunch of dumbasses. All right, members, let's make a list. Members that want a message, only members with a star beside their name, okay? Members with a star beside your name, you want a message, put a heart in the chat, please. Everybody else, hold off on the chat for right now, and let the members put a heart in the chat to make a little bit of a list that I can look on, please. Sarah, you're not listening. I'll take that big, huge novel for your heart, okay? Or should I disqualify her? I don't know. I'll think about it. All right. All right, kitty cat. I'm going to shuffle the cards. All right. Knight of Crystals and the Ace of Feathers. So there's some sort of truth coming forward for you, kitty. Somebody's moving with an offer of stability, some sort of an offer of money for you. Can I get more on the Ace of Crystals, please? Or Ace of Feathers for kitty. Somebody owes you something. Or they think you owe you, they think they owe you something or you owe them something. But it very well could be a commitment. Somebody's coming in with some truth and commitment. Knight of Crystals. Yeah, somebody's hung up. They can't get you out of their fucking mind. They're stuck on something. I'm stuck on you. And I'm on my way. Yeah, they're willing to fight for this. They're willing to be conflictable about this. Whatever this is. I don't think it's necessarily bad, but it's about taking a leap of faith in a new direction. So this could be a new person, or it could be an old person. Something about a Ten of Pentacles that's kind of on hold because of something that went awry. And I think, like, I'm getting a good feeling of good feelings between it. It's just, it was maybe the right person, wrong time kind of situation. And they want to right their wrongs as far as this betrayal. Yeah, they've worked hard on this. They worked hard on, you know, creating a stable footing with this. So I'm getting a good feeling on this. They kind of left you in the dark before. They didn't really understand how they felt, I think. They were confused. Yeah, they didn't want to come forward because you might have been in a bit of a pickle. You might have been in a bit of a tangent. Your passions might have been a little through the roof. So yeah, be looking for communication soon. Okay. All right, Cosmic Mirror. What have we got for Cosmic Mirror? I'm gonna shuffle some cards. Working it out. Right off the top. Ooh. Are you feeling disempowered right now? You might be having car trouble. Or you might be you really don't know as far as where you're going. You just have not a fucking clue. Maybe you're feeling a little drained right now. We got the Chariot and the Strength both reversed. I'm gonna look into it for you. What's going on with Cosmic Mirror and this bullshit? It's bullshit. That little kid, man, makes me laugh every time. The Chariot reversed. What's going on with the Cosmic Mirror? Yeah, somebody's been manipulating your success. You actually got it in the bag, but somebody's trying to manipulate you. What the fuck's that? Call your fucking power back, like, right now. What's the strength in reverse? Yeah, somebody's lying on you. This is trash you took out a long time ago. They can't get you out of their. You got it going on, because clearly they can't. They live rent. You live rent free in their head, right? And they're jealous. They're envious of you. They want an equal reciprocation, but they don't want you winning, and they'd rather breadcrumb you. Like, you're not confused. You're abused, my dear. You deserve way better than this. Yeah, 10 of Swords, this bitch. You deserve way better. Holy fuck. Yeah. They're coming in really, really slow. They're kind of like tippy-toeing. Tiptoe through the tulips. Really fucking creepy. You walked away from this shit. You walked away to calmer waters with this, and now they're just tiptoe through the tulips behind you. Thinking that they're gonna get somewhere. Run, Forrest, run! Yeah, stand in your power, my dear. Stand in your frickin' power. Enough is enough. If you have to burn a bridge or set them on fire, make sure you bring marshmallows, okay? Yay, yay, yay. Alright, who's next on the list? Okay, Shirley Ray. Shirley Ray, Trudy Lewis. Maybe I should save Sarah for last. She like totally screwed up the whole mess of it all. And then decided to put a heart in the chat after that. Don't be coming in here looking like a pick-me. Okay, everybody stop the chat for a second. Stop what you're doing. We're gonna make a new list, okay? Shirley Ray goes first. Shirley Ray, put your heart in the chat. Trudy, then you put the heart in the chat. And then Jay, you put a heart in the chat. Maureen, you put a heart in the chat. Sarah, you can put a heart in the chat. Okay? And hopefully you guys can listen long enough to actually get it right. Alright. Sarah, you're disqualified. 1. I don't play these games very well. I'd like an actual list that I can look at. Thank you, Cosmic Mirror, for your comment in the list. If I had a look, all right, I'll make do with what it is, okay? I'll make good, I'll make it with what it is. Apparently, I don't know, is it Linden chocolate or Lindor chocolate? Something's got lead in it, so I'd be very careful. There was a chocolate recall, Cosmic, so be very careful. Look it up, chocolate recalls, and find out which one it was, because you don't want none of that. It's got metal shards in the chocolate, so be very careful. I forget what one it was. Don't take it for gospel, but I'd be very careful with what chocolate you eat. All right, so Shirley Ray, you're up next. Pray tell what your message is, my dear. You know, funny, she called it. I might need a drink after all. The throat is getting a little dry. Great Spirit, guides, guards, protectors, angels, ancestors, divine light. What do we got for Shirley Ray? Right off the top, pretty please. I don't like it. I'm putting them back. I'll tell you what it is, just so that way you're not wondering. 2 of crystals reversed and 3 of crystals reversed. So not only are you juggling way too much, you bit off more than you can chew, but now there's going to be people sabotaging against you. And I think it's something to do with what you're doing or work-wise. You're going to be expending out a lot more energy than what you need to. And it's because people are trying to manipulate you into something that you're not wanting to be a part of. I don't like this. I must admit, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Three of shells. Self-empowerment, ambition. But take no action and have no focus. What is this? Is it hurry up and wait? Is it dial up internet? No, we're not playing this game. Spirit, come on now. 3 of feathers. All right, so there's some sort of betrayal that you need to release first before you can move forward. Otherwise, everything that you're working on is going to be destroyed. That's the feeling I'm getting. Spirit, can I get something better than this? Can I, like, empower her somehow? Please. Queen of feathers in reverse. Somebody's lying to you. Somebody's being deceptive. What the hell? The star. You're trying to find peace and healing, and people don't like that. Ace of shells. Happiness and abundance. And they don't want to cut this out, but you're cutting it out. They want to try to recover and transform this into something better, but they don't want it. They want to try to keep this all hidden. They don't want to take accountability. Because, like, the card flew up face down, and I went to flip it up over, and it flipped back face down again. So it's like, doesn't matter what it is, they want to hide it. Six of feathers. They don't want you walking away from this. You might have to open up a can of whoop ass. You might not have any choice. You might have to put your foot down, my dear. You need to step into your high priestess energy to get through this. You're gonna have to tap into your intuition, my dear. Call your fucking power back. This is not fair at all for you. Need I say more? He's a hot, sexy looking dude, but he's a fucking devil. He's a devil, Mr. Grinch. Yeah, very emotionally manipulative. Wants you all in your emotions. Parading around like he's stable. But all he wants to do is stop you in the tracks. And be manipulative and wishy-washy and have you confused. Gonna make me want to smoke. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like them in a boat. I do not like them on a float. I do not like them in a plane. I do not like them in a train. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. For the love. Yeah, I'm getting a drink. I'm gonna need it. La da 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 Are you waiting on an order, sir? You good?
Yeah.
Take your time, take your time. Do what you gotta do. I ring my bell.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm alright. She called it. I need a drink. I don't know which one, but I'll take a large.
Large?
Yeah, a fountain. Thank you, sir. I know I'm weird. I'm weird. I got myself a mix. I got myself a mix. A root beer iced tea. I know I'm weird. Ooh, it's the popo. Alright, I gotta plug in. Plug it in. All right, everybody. So did you get that there, Shirley? Shirley Ray. Okay. I wish I had a better message for you, my dear, but we're going through a clusterfuck, okay? And we're gonna get through it. All right? But you need to step into your power before you continue doing anything else, because if you don't, then I don't know. I don't want you to destroy everything, and I don't want them having the ability to destroy anything either. You don't deserve that shit. All right. Now I don't know what list to go on. All right, we're going to try the list again one more time. So hold your chat. Okay? Hold your chat. All right. Trudy, put a heart in the chat. Jay, put a heart in the chat. Maureen, put a heart in the chat. Sarah, put a heart in the chat. Michael, put a heart in the chat. All right. Trudy, you're next. Spirit, pray tell, what does Trudy need to know right now? Let it be something good, please. Right off the top, right off the top. It's better, Trudy. For the love. Okay, well, that's all right. You're finally gonna walk away from this bullshit. You're gonna find the magic. So you got the Magician in reverse and the Eight of Acorns. So you got some manipulation of some sort coming in hot. It's kind of making you feel kind of like a wounded warrior, and you're kind of out of it, and you're kind of done, right? However, with this whole manipulation and bullshit, you're gonna spin the table you're gonna spin the block. You're going to pull a 180 on this and step into your power on this. Okay? Not only are you going to do that, but you're going to end this once and for all. Whatever this bullshit that you're dealing with, it's done. Done. Done, done, done. You're going to find some new friends going to help you out of this. There's definitely going to be some people in the physical going to be there to help you get out of wherever you're doing, wherever you're going, whatever you're doing, whatever's happening. They're going to help you through this, okay? And you're going to walk on to calmer waters, officially, okay? There's no more pussyfooting around. There's no more bullshit, okay? You're exposing the bullshit lies. Something about leaving them out in the cold or leaving you out in the cold. You taking a new step forward beyond that stupid ass chaos. You're actually going to find a very, very good grounded footing here amongst the breadcrumbing and the bullshit. You're going to expose a lot of the bullshit that they're not good at. You're going to find out what you're not good at. But you're going to use your intuition and stand in your power with this. And things are going to balance out for you. One step at a time. This is not a race. It's not a marathon. It's a walk. One step at a time. You're going to remove yourself, and you're going to remove yourself and put yourself on a solid ground by doing so. Okay? You're going to say no to the bullshit. You're going to say no to the self-sabotage. Okay? And they're going to be stopped in their tracks. And this is when you're going to level the... This is when you're going to step into the new you. But it seems as though what it looks like is you have to go through the chaos in order to get to the magic. It's the only thing that's going to activate your magic. You have to go through it. You can't go around it. You can't go above it. You can't go under it. You got to go through it. But it in itself is going to bring you an awakening. I hate this is just as much for you as me, but one of the biggest lessons that I've learned going through the chaos is that I could do it, that I got to this point. Right now where I am, I got here. Okay? And yes, I did go through a lot of the fucking chaos. However, it made me who I am today. Right? And as much as we think that it, if it, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, no. That's no excuse why we should go through this. But sometimes we need a little bit of chaos to find out how strong we are. Okay? It's the whole process of our awakening. Okay? And I don't agree with it either, but just know things are going to work out. It's going to balance out. Okay, now where's the list? Don't tell me we gotta make another one. Oh, here it is. Okay, Maureen, you're next. Maureen? What's the message for Maureen? I'm wondering why the cloth is going everywhere. And I could very well have something on the bowl. Maureen, you're no longer in your head right now. You've got a lot of new options coming in. Some of them are going to be illusions, but you got a new offer coming in, okay? There's an Ace of Crystals out here for you. Also the Three of Crystals out here for you. And the Awakening card is upside down. So there's going to be something finalizing because of this betrayal. Because you're releasing this betrayal once and for all. Somebody's colluding with your work. Somebody's colluding with something. They're partnering up to sabotage something of a stability for you. However, as chaotic as it seems, they're actually doing you a favor. You're happy where you are anyway. That's the kind of feeling I get. And with this Ace of Crystals, your manifestation is coming in. This is a new foundation. This is a new offer, new prosperity. Spirit's saying it's a leg up into a new position. Now I kind of get a feeling it's going to be the same company. It's just you're going to be up. You're going to be taken out of one department and put in another. So you're going to have different options to go with as far as where or what you're doing. And where you're going, you're not going to have to worry about learning anything because you know this job very, very well. You're very good at whatever this job is. I almost see you kind of like doing some sort of training. You're going to be training people. It's going to be solid. Like, you're going to be able to be some sort of a leader of some sort. Let's look into that. What's the Three of Crystals? Three of Crystals for Marine. Yeah, it's all going to be revealed to you. Ooh, yeah. Oh, they're getting karma. You're standing in your power. You're standing on your intentions. You need to stand your ground, my dear. Somebody's coming in very, very unstable. They're pretty well outing themselves. It's going to be revealed to you who this is, if you don't know already. And you need to just continue moving forward with passion, okay? Because it's not going to work out as planned for them, okay? At all. You're getting sevenfold blessings out of this one. Can I get something about the awakening in reverse, please? Awakening in reverse. Alright, so yeah, you need to stand your ground. You might have to make a decision on impulse, or quite possibly due to what people are saying. Make your own decision. Don't be making a decision based on what they're telling you. Okay? And something tells me you're going to have to go above their head. What's the Ace of Crystals? Okay. What's the Ace of Crystals? Okay. Ooh. Wow. The Seven of Shells. Yeah, hold on, I'll tell you in a minute. So, the the Ace of Crystals, 7 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay? You're the boss. You've worked hard for this position, and you're the one that's going to get this position. So if you've been waiting on some sort of an upgrade in work, it's coming in hot, honey. Okay? And all you need to do is continue moving forward one step at a time. Don't run. It's not a marathon. It's not a race. Just continue moving forward on solid ground. What about the 7 of shells? Yeah, there's going to be... somebody's misjudging you. They don't understand how actually intelligent that you are. You might be playing dumb at work. I don't know. What's the 7 of shells? Yeah. Somebody knows you nurture your position. Somebody knows exactly what you're doing. Somebody knows you know exactly what you're doing. Right? You're the one job. What's the 9 of feathers? Yeah, that's what I thought. What you're going to find out is very sad, because this particular individual wanted to take your whole ability to have this offer away from you, but it's not happening. Okay? Stand your fucking ground. Do not allow anybody to tell you different. You know exactly what you're doing, where you're going, how you're getting there. You know the job that you're going to be going into. You know what you're doing. I wouldn't worry too much. Use your intuition and just focus on what you need to do for Pentacles. Okay? Hold your cards close to your chest and just continue focusing on what you need to focus on. Take the higher road. Because, no, it's not going to work out with them, what they're trying to do with this bullshit. You're going to release this, and the betrayal... No. Because what they're trying to do, they're trying to sabotage your productivity. They're trying to diminish your ability to do what you want to do. Meanwhile, they're the ones in the darkness. Right? They're trying to make you question, are you doing it right? Of course you're doing it right. You've been doing this for years. Don't be coming in here and questioning me on how to fucking do this. It's like somebody trying to question me on how I do my cards. I've been doing this 30 years. You know? Don't be telling me how to do my cards. Kind of a situation. Okay? You know what you're talking about. Stand your ground. And lead by example, because everybody's going to know. Okay? Set the example and set the bar higher than what these scoundrels think that they're going to take. Because they're jealous, they're envious of your position, and no. Get back in the line. You're not going to butt out in front. Make sense? I think it does. All right, Michael, your turn. I'm gonna make Sarah wait. What's going on with Michael? Spirit, what's going on with Michael? Please tell me something good. He needs a fucking miracle. Come on. You're changing the way you love everything. You're having hope. You're readjusting the way you love, the way you hold space for people. You're no longer walking away. There's no more transition. There's no more insight to look into. You know what's going on. You're having to prepare, and you're having resourceful at the time. Okay? But you need to empower yourself. You need to change your perspective or take hold of the perspective that you have right now and stand on it. You have the paintbrush in your hand. It's your choice as to what color that you apply to the canvas. If you fuck up, all you have to do is paint over it and start again. Okay? But that's the thing, canvas. You can paint it all white again and start over, paint a new picture. You can paint whatever the hell you want. You can paint however you want. And that's the joy of living life. Okay? This is how I end the perspective for you. Okay? Spirit's saying get creative. Like I said before, get creative. What's the 5 of shells specifically? The 9 of wands. You're a wounded warrior. You've been through this shit too many fucking times. What are you learning from that? Right? What colors go well with other colors? If you mix one color with this color, what other color do you get? You should know that by now, because you've been through so much of this shit. Right? You should know how to work the colors to make them work for you. Right? So stop playing small. Okay? You're 9 wands in, you've got 1 wand left to get yourself out of this muck. What's the 6 of feathers reversed? Hierophant. You need to make a commitment to yourself. Screw everybody else. Stop getting distracted. You, yourself, and your higher power. 7 of feathers. Yeah. It's all been non-reciprocal. It's all been one-sided all this time. You haven't been getting back what you've been putting out. So start putting into yourself and rather than other people. Stop wasting your time helping other people that aren't helping you. Okay? Just stick to yourself, blinders on, and focus on what you need to focus on to be happy, to better your life. Okay? Like for me, YouTube is the only thing that's going on good for me right now, so that's what I'm focusing on. Okay? It's the only thing that's holding me together right now. So that's what I'm focusing on, because it's giving back to me. It's an equal reciprocal kind of a situation. It's not only paying my bills, but I've got an awesome group of people that I'm hanging out with every night. Right? We're getting each other by. Right? We're changing the fucking world, one little bit at a time. So you gotta get creative. What's the 9 of feathers? 7 of cups. Again, stop getting distracted. There's gonna be a lot of offers coming at you. Oh, you can do this, or you should do this, or a lot of different opinions. But what matters to you? What matters to you as far as you stepping into your highest timeline? Because there's a certain direction that you're not going in. You shouldn't. And you're being distracted towards that direction, and you shouldn't be going that way. It's what other people are telling you the way you should go. And you should be going your own way. I'll go my way. Yeah. People are lying to you to keep you from moving on, to keep from rising, to keep you from committing to yourself. So that way it's all one-sided. People can continue to use you and abuse you and keep you in the fucking fray. You don't deserve that. They're trying to get you out of character. They're trying to get you to look like a fucking tyrant. They want you to act out of who you are, to validate who they think you are, to stand on your truth. And I've said that before though, it's kind of the same situation. You're kind of remunerating with the distractions rather than focusing on what you need to focus on. The art of detachment is absolutely brilliant once you get the hang of it. Yeah, assholes. Everybody's got one. Can you just that, Michael? Come on now. All right, Sarah. You up? Are you still here? Yeah. And this is the last chance for members. If you are a member and you did not get a message and you would like a message, come forward. Put your heart in the chat. Only if you are a member. Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. So we got the Two of Swords here. Usually that's having to make a decision without having the full amount of knowledge that you need to make that decision. It's kind of like you're having to make a decision on what people are saying and rather than what you want. Okay? But somebody doesn't want you making a decision at all. But it's because you're at peace. You're in this position of healing. You're shining your light on a particular situation. You're hoping for something. You could very well validate yourself with a starseed energy. 17 could very well be a representative to you, the number, or the number 8 could be significant to you. You are not confused, you were abused. And they don't like you shine. They don't like your shine. They don't want you to have any grace. They want you to have any type of solidified peace or tranquility or healing. They don't want you shining, is the feeling I'm getting from this. Kind of getting damned if you do, damned if you don't. So whether you shine or not, you're still losing out by the sounds of it. But this is also about changing in the way that you look at things. Because I really think a different perspective on how you can look at this, and it'll change the way things turn out. Let's look into this. Yeah, somebody's grounding you. Somebody's holding you back from stepping up. 2 of Feathers reversed. 2 of Feathers reversed. You've already come out of this tower. You're through the worst of it, and somebody's trying to pull you back in. But yeah. You're through the worst of it. You need to put the hammer down. End this one and for all, because when you end this, they're going to bring in conflict. There's the star, yet again. You're going to rebirth, and they're trying to stop you from doing that. You've ended this out. You've finally cleared it out. And you're fighting for your life, and you're trying to get through this, and you're going to get through this. You're going through a rebirth. They're trying to stop you from standing as you are. You've got the star coming out double time. Okay, so you need to continue having hope. You need to know that things are going to work out regardless of what they think. Because they're breadcrumbing you, they don't have anything to offer you. but they don't want you apparently leaving the situation, which it's really none of their business because you've already made this decision. Yeah, they don't have anything to offer you. And again, you need to step into your high priestess energy, use your intuition as to get out of this. This is not fair to you. You shouldn't have to deal with this shit. Yeah, you're sticking up for yourself because whatever you're dealing with right now, this is not wish fulfillment. You are not happy where you are. Okay? You are not happy at all. In fact, they want you trapped up in your head. They don't want you being able to move forward. It's all an illusion, my dear. It's an illusion. Yeah, shine. Shine so bright you blind the motherfuckers. They want you in this very vindictive, they want you acting out. They want you very bitter. They don't want you loving yourself. That's the biggest thing. But you're headed for some fucking triumph. You're headed for some major recognition. And they don't want you shining. Okay? So shine anyway. Give them something to cry about if you have to. Yeah, they're coming in with a bunch of deception. When you're a freaking empress, you're in this attractive energy. You're birthing something. I'm thinking some sort of entrepreneurship kind of situation. You're letting go of a third-party bullshit triangulation. And you're leveling up. You're no longer trapped. You're no longer in your head anymore. You know exactly what's going on. Put your foot down. Enough is enough. Put an end to this bullshit. You have to get a restraining order on this bastard, do it. You deserve way better than what they're gonna give you anyway. It's just breadcrumbs anyhow. Like, enough is enough. How many more games do you want to play before actually something good happens for you? Really? Don't you deserve better than that? I would think you do. I would hope you do. As far as I'm concerned, you do. Yes, I'm earning my tarot card. Because you did that to my tarot card, Sarah. No, I'm kidding. No, the Hermit's got a little bit of a slice on it. My tribe were a wild bunch, I'll tell you. I think she is like way behind. I think she rewound. I swear she rewound. Because I was talking about my sleep like about over an hour ago. Alright, so if anybody's got a super chat for me, throw a super chat in the chat with your question. If you got a super chat, throw the super chat in the chat. Don't give a shit what amount it is, as long as it's a super chat. Sheila's not a member. She is a subscriber. I go members, super chats, and then subscribers. and she's like way behind. So she was anyway. Now she's back in again. That's the way I've always. Not right now, Athens. Mini reads with a big collective, so. If there's any super chats that want to jump in with a question, you can. You can do a super thanks or a super sticker if you just want a quick message. Maybe to 11:30. It's 11:26 right now. So that's 27, 28, 29, 30. That's 4 minutes to get it in. Donations to the page, donations to me as well. If you'd like to throw that in, you can do that. Thank you, Shirley Ray. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you both, my dears. Talk about some members' love. Just a thing, no extra reading necessary. Okay. It's funny, you read my mind. I'm like, does that mean you need another question? Do you have another question? But I figure if there was another question, you would have put it in super chat. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much, ladies. You got 2 more minutes to throw your super chat in the chat if you have a question. If you do put a super thanks in and you want to throw your question in after, that's cool too. I don't know. What's that? You want a live reading right on here?
No, I was just curious to know like what is this and is it red card?
Yeah. Come here. You got minutes?
Yeah, no problem.
All right, well come over. We'll do a mini reading for the manager. Okay? Shuffle the cards.
Shuffle, right?
Yeah. Do a quick little reading for the manager. Okay. All right, so you're coming out of a very turbulent time, something new coming in. You need to be very creative with this new endeavor, okay? Something tells me it could be a new offer coming in, very passionate. It's going to bring you a lot of recognition. So you might be maybe upping, I don't know if you're an assistant manager or something along that line. You might be getting main manager, something along that line. We got the 4 of shells, so there's definitely something that you're really not satisfied with that you're going to be switching up. Let's see, Ace of Acorns. Whoa. Yeah, somebody owes you something.
Sorry, somebody?
Somebody owes you something. Somebody's going to bring you something. Queen of Cups. The Magician. Do you feel like you're lacking something? Knowledge of some sort, of anything like that?
Yeah.
You don't. Everything that you need is already within you.
It always feels like that.
Stop hating on yourself. Give yourself a little bit more confidence. You're not confident enough. When you have it all within you, you already know what you need to know to do what you need to do. You just have to call on it from within you. Okay? Stop playing small. Okay? You have everything you need. You just have to have the confidence. So build up the confidence, the self-empowerment. That's what you're lacking right now. The courage, the ability to step on it, step on forward and move like you know exactly what you're doing. Right? Have the confidence. You have that in you, you just have to look for it. Right? You've been through the worst of it already. Everything's gonna calm out. Things are gonna get more smooth for you. Okay? Four of shells. Ooh, new love. Slightly unstable, but you're moving forward with something anyway. Something of substantial to you. Okay? There's definitely a way forward with purpose. Right? You're going to find something very substantial that's going to be purposeful. You're not going to be just sitting there twiddling your thumbs like you don't know what you're doing. Right? You're kind of spacing out. No. You're going to have purpose. You're going to have reason. There's only certain people that drive that chariot. Very, very important people. So I'm thinking this is a manager position, stepping into like an emperor or empress energy. Right? So you're not just going to be a king or a queen or that kind of energy. You're going to be in like an empress kind of energy. So this could very well be a job. This very well could be a new position at this job. So a higher position. Yeah. Like a manager, maybe a district and area manager, maybe. Right? So if you've applied for something along that line, it might be a possibility. If there's a job available, I would go for it. Okay. You have the potential. Okay? So have faith in yourself, enjoy the journey, because that's what the chariot's all about. Enjoying the journey, knowing that you have purpose in this journey. You know where you're going with that chariot. No confusion. But you need to know that there's no confusion. You need to step into your power. Alright? So, you got it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Maureen. All right. Thank you, T. Harris. I'm so amazing your feed cut out, Sarah. All right, kids. Whoever wants a reading, hold the chat. Nobody else. Sarah, say nothing. Okay? Thank you. Why is it my members are given all the offers and nobody in my subscribers? What's wrong with you guys? Why is it my paying for your readings, huh? What's wrong with this picture? Huh? All right, so everybody hold off on the chat. For anybody that wants a message, throw your hearts in the chat. And I'm talking subscribe. It's on a subscriber only kind of moment, so subscribers, if you'd like a message, throw your heart in the chat. A heart emoji in the chat. and go. That's it? Just T. Harris? Come on, don't throw it all in all at once now. Come on. You guys all sleeping now? Even if you write heart in the chat, I'm fine with it. If you can't find the emojis, that's fine. Just find the chat and just put heart, even. I'm okay with that. All right, message for T. Harris. Spirit, can I get a message for T. Harris, please? Right off the top. So now it might not be feeling like the wheel is going in your favor right now, T. It might be a little bit sporadic. However, you're moving through a time of a bit of chaos, a little bit of uncertainty. However, you're going to be making a decision because you're going through the crossroads. You're coming into a crossroads. You're going to have to make a decision based on your own insight and your own focus. So this is a time when you're going to have to make a big decision as to who you want to collaborate with and who you're going to let go of. Okay? A lot of this is going to take a lot of action and focus on your part, but overall, it's going to work. You may be feeling a little bit defeated. You may be feeling like you've been lied to or deceived. You have really no idea as to what direction you want to go in. However, you need the courage and so in order to move forward. And the only way that you're going to do that is go within yourself. Okay? Now, this might kind of bring a lot of truths to surface as to how you really feel about yourself and how you feel about others. And it's going to really change the way you look at love, ultimately. Now, with this particular situation, you're not going to have the courage to move forward. However, it's kind of foreshadowing what I just said to my friend here. There's definitely something here where you're either going to have to put your guard down, because I feel you have your guard up quite a bit. You're going to have to pull it down in order to receive some sort of help. And I can understand from my own perspective of what this feels like, because after going through a lot of turmoil, after going through sabotage or ridicule or somebody lying to you or whatever, somebody's actually coming towards you with some sort of truth or communication that might kind of throw you off a little bit. But you're being asked to listen to what is being said, ultimately, because what's being said very well could help you in this journey forward. They very well could give you the information that you need in order to move forward, outside of this wheel supposedly not going in your favor. Okay? I'm going to look into this for you, though. Wheel. Yeah, things are going to be revealed to you. You're not necessarily going to like what's being said, but you need to at least, whether it's good or whether it's constructive criticism or destructive criticism, it's always good to hear it, because all it's going to do is help nurture your truth. Okay, because you're going to know what's destructive and what's constructive, right? You're going to be able to know the difference. But by seeing it from somebody else's perspective might give you a little bit more an idea as to what's going on. Because I think you've got blinders on. They're too close to the face, and you're not getting the full picture. You're only getting what you're looking at. It's like tunnel vision. Night feathers. Yeah. So what this is telling me, you've got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, and then now you have it on its side for the night feathers. Somebody's going to come forward and say, you know what? It might not be in your favor right now, but you have the choice to bring that and turn that around. It's in your favor to turn it around. But I'm feeling it's like going to a job, getting trained to do a job, but you weren't trained by the right person. It's kind of giving me that feeling. Like somebody trained you wrong in order to massage you. It wasn't the training you right to do the job right. They trained you, in essence, to make you look bad, is the kind of feeling I get. So you're not actually kind of getting the right perspective as to what you need to do and how you need to get there. It's like, oh, I need to go over here, and they send you down a fucking dead-end street. You need to turn around and try another street kind of situation. You might be in a bit of a bitter kind of mind frame. Your heart might be broken right now. You might be working on healing that first. But there's some things there, I get a feeling you don't want that. But you have to understand, you've been through the worst of it. It's not going to get any worse than what you've already dealt with. 9 of Acorns, you're kind of feeling a little bit defensive, but you're feeling kind of like your world's turned upside down, and you don't have what it takes to move forward. When, you know what, it's a lot to do with perseverance and empowerment, ultimately. 8 of Feathers. Yeah. On your guides, 8 of Feathers. Yeah, you need courage because otherwise you're going to miss out on it. 5 of Shells. Call on Archangel Michael, okay? Possibly. That could very well be a good idea. Archangel Raphael. Archangel Gabriel. Hell, even Metatron for some position. But you're going to balance out your heart space, right? You're going to heal your heart. But you need to start filling your own cup. Stop expecting other people to fill it for you. The King of Crystals. Yeah, somebody was breaking you. They were using your energy. They weren't loving you. They were being emotionally manipulative. 7 of Acorns, reversed. And I think this is why you're having a major change of heart, and you're changing the way you look at love because of this breadcrumbing bullshit asshole. 7 of Acorns in reverse. So somebody else is coming in to shower you with compassion. It's either that or you need to guard their heart. Because this person wants you to put your guard down, and you need to guard your heart. You need to stand on business. One of the two. The 5 of Cups, yeah, you're coming out of this. You're coming out of this, and you're going to have to fight for it. With the 5 of Swords, people talking about you, misunderstanding you on purpose. Yeah, this is a particular love that's been breadcrumbing you. They don't deserve you. They don't deserve to be in your energy, really. They're making you feel kind of worthless and defenseless, like you don't have what it takes. Meanwhile, you need to work on looking towards the future rather than dealing with other people. Like, enough is enough. You deserve better. You deserve better. The 4 of Cups as it comes out. I can't make this up. That kind of creeped me out. They're being very manipulative. lasting illusions. And the only cup that you need to pick is your own. For now, you only need to pick your own. I have all the faith in the world that you're going to get through this. You need to fill your own cup first. Why? Because you're worthy of it. You are enough. You've always been enough. And you need to start thinking it that way. You need to start thinking of yourself that way. Can I get an amen? All right, Sheila. You want a message? Welcome in, Hope. Message for Sheila, please. Message for Sheila. I know Sheila wants a message. What's going on with Sheila? 3 of crystals. 5 of shells on its side. Somebody's going to come in and collaborate with you, and you're not going to know what to do or feel about it. It's going to have you kind of shocked. Ace of crystals. Your manifestation's coming in. Prosperity. Oh, the chariot reversed. Queen of feathers. Yeah, this is going to leave you dumbfounded. You're going to be shocked. It's giving me a feeling it's all going to happen all at once. You finally be able to nurture you, your perception, your truth. They're going to collaborate. There's going to be collaboration. You're getting a manifestation, an offer, a job, money, or something. It's going to literally stop you in your tracks. You're not going to know what to do with it. And if you're not careful, somebody wants to come in and reconcile with you. They don't want to challenge you anymore. They don't want any problems. They don't want anything. They want to calm it down because there's a lot of chaos going on right now. They want to calm it all down, alleviate the issues. They're feeling like that. New Orleans is sinking in. I don't want to swim. She said, Queen of Cups. Ooh, yeah. So somebody's coming in with the Wheel of Fortune for you, Sharon. Sheila, sorry, my bad. Sheila. 3 of crystals. 10 of pentacles. Ye freaking hot. Ace of crystals. The chariot. Wow. And the chariot reverse. The Hierophant. The 6 of... Wow. Somebody's coming in with commitment. They're going to be getting you out to calmer waters. This is beautiful. The 5 of shells. You're going to be able to be resting now. The worst is over, my dear. The Temperance. Your intuition is going to tap in, too. Somebody's coming in with new intentions. The 5 of acorns. Okay, King of Acorns, yeah. So, somebody's coming into you. Somebody's coming in to fight for you is what it is, what it looks like. Could be about a new home, it could be about new stability, it could be about a new journey. Confirmation. But you're moving to calmer waters. So whatever situation you find yourself in right now, it's gonna get better. It's gonna. Happy for you. This is good news for you. I know you've been going through it, my dear. Good things are about to happen. I'm almost kind of seeing that you might even be going out on a cruise or something. I see some sort of a boat ride down by water or something. Hey, Angel. Hopefully you got that, Sheila. That message was for you. All right, go. Put your hearts in the chat if you want a message. I mean, I'm gonna go till 12 midnight and that's it. For the moment, things are all right. Could be better, could be worse. A message for hope. All right. Spirit, what do we got for hope? You're moving on. You're moving on to calmer waters with whatever chaos you're dealing with. You may be dealing with a broken heart, but you're going to be going with this. You need to start shining more. Stop playing small. And to shine, you're not meant to be dulled out. But I think this is the whole purpose of breaking your heart. It's to dim your shine because you were shining too bright for particular people. And you're around some abusive individuals that don't like you standing in your power. They don't like you loving yourself. They don't like you being confident. So they tear you down in order to put you in a box that they're comfortable with. They want to turn around and tie you up in a pretzel. You are not a food group. Yeah, they don't want to make a commitment to you, but they don't want to allow you to live and shine and do and be who you are. They're being very strategic. You're going to have to be very strategic. It's either that or somebody's ghosting you and it's going to break your heart. We've got the Seven of Swords crossing the Six of Swords and the Ace of Cups reversed. Five of Cups. But this is going to get you to change the way you look at love. This is going to get you to change the way you look at how you show affection. Infection. Show affection is what I meant to say. You're rising up. You're balancing things out. It's all about divine timing with this. Archangel Michael, you might want to call on him for strength. There is some options coming in as long as you're shining. Okay? It could be that people are casting illusions on you. And again, you need to be picking your own cup. Guard your heart. Don't just let anybody in. Don't be so trusting with it. Somebody's coming in to betray you. Somebody from your family is gonna break your heart. They're gonna come in and say they want wish fulfillment with you. It could be a family members, or it could be, they're coming in with the wish fulfillment and they're only gonna be betraying you. They're playing you, is what it is. This person doesn't want a commitment with you. Yeah, they're breadcrumbing you. All right, Hope? Don't allow them to push you around. You don't deserve that shit. Hey, Emma. Did you just wake up? You jump back in the chat. Or you've been here the whole time? I did fall asleep, okay. I figured you just woke up. Alright, message for Emma. Okay, so there's some sort of a tower that you're going to be walking away from. Emma? Somebody's breadcrumbing you too. Trying to disempower you. Being very intentionally manipulating you. Holding you back. Creating a tower to the point where you need to walk away. I don't like the sound of that. For Emma. Somebody's lying to you. Being deceptive. They're coming in like they want to collaborate, but they don't want to collaborate. There's going to be anxiety, discontentment, no commitment, and putting you in emotions. Why do I get the feeling you're being swindled? Ten of Swords. This is something you already ended out. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Feminine. Somebody's trying to come in and like totally screw up your grounding, your ability to be grounded, for you to be successful, for you to be prosperous and abundant, nurturing. But this is something that you've cut already. You've already cut ties with this. Or you at least should. Coming in to be very deceptive with you. You deserve way better than that. But it's odd because they don't want you to walk away from this. And again, they want to dim your shine. They want to take away your hope. Again, honey, you deserve way better than this. So you were dreaming about still listening and being a part of the reading? So be very careful. Maybe your sister's not really your sister. Yeah, so they're going to come and breadcrumb you, intentionally manipulate you. It's going to be revealed to you, and then you're going to find your wish fulfillment and move forward. Allow your intuition to guide you in this. Don't allow people to come in and disempower you. And I'm really kind of picking up on some destructive criticism. Live life and paint your own canvas by your own brush, and don't allow other people to don't allow other people to do anything otherwise. Stay true to your. Start working on getting yourself a nice little nest egg. Get yourself situated, and get the hell out of Dodge if you have to. Anybody and everybody I know of that's in Toronto right now, they want to get out of Toronto. So I quite frankly don't blame you. You deserve better anyway. And if I can somehow find a way to get myself a house, I'll let you know. I need to go for a cigarette at least. I am kind of getting a little drowsy. So, somebody was apparently watching me through my phone. They found out that I was going to go and get myself, quite possibly, to go hook up with a loan and go get myself a new car. And then they intercepted my conversation and communications and decided to try to scam me. So they called me, rigmaroling about that they were from some sort of performance auto group to hook me up with a new vehicle. Meanwhile, I have not spoken at all to anyone regarding that from that particular group. And I thought it was funny, you know, my file apparently just ended up on their desk. And I'm like, yeah, okay, well, are you affiliated with such and such? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, okay. But, you know, they got the memo from such and such, and they're some sort of a financial guru, let's say, credit guru. So they wanted to hook me up with the best car possible, but they needed my ID to do that. And then I kind of felt that little bit fishy because I haven't been talking to nobody from that. So come to find out, they didn't bother calling me back. They didn't bother messaging me back when I had a bunch of questions. So I figured a scam. But come to find out, 9 times out of 10 it probably is. So particular people were called, and I made a report. And I'm waiting to hear back on that report. So I can't even go and get a new car without somebody scamming me. So not only are they trying to sabotage all my jobs, they're trying to sabotage YouTube, they're trying to sabotage my life, and now they're trying to sabotage my forward. And apparently they think I don't know about it. They think I don't know who's involved with it. But that's okay, I gave up names and I gave up who I felt that it was related to, and they're all being investigated. So whoever's watching this and whoever's involved with that, you should be very scared. Because if you haven't heard from them yet, you will. And there's nowhere you can run. There's nowhere you can hide. Just saying. And really, you only have your own self to blame. You want to start a fire, you're going to get burned. I am the fire. That's what they didn't realize. They'll find out hard. I don't have my angel cards. I'm going out for smoke and I'll be walking back because I'm getting tired. And I find it kind of odd that I've been sitting here charging my phone and I'm only at 68% and I should be already at. YouTube is the only thing running right now. So clearly there's somebody fucking with my phone. Thinking that I don't know. And it's already being investigated. So whoever's screwed my phone, they already know who it is. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to be getting raided anytime soon. Wouldn't be surprised at all. To the full extent of the law. No fucking mercy whatsoever. And if not, my ancestors are on the way too. They're not at all happy. You think the police are bad? My ancestors are 10 times worse. What some people understand is I've already had people threaten my life, and it didn't end very well for them. And the thing is, I didn't have to lift my finger. I didn't have to call on anybody. They were dealt with very, very swiftly on their own. That's one of the joys of being guided, guarded, and protected. Like my phone is very warm right now. That's another indication that somebody's screwing with your phone. It's not that windy outside. A change of scenery. And it was even plugged in. That's okay, I'm up for an upgrade. Maybe I'll just get a new phone, I'll get a new number, I'll get a new everything, and then they can fuck off once and for all. I've checked all my apps. I think they got to know they know my IP address for my phone. I think that's how they're getting through. I recently changed all my passcodes. A lot of my important stuff is my face recognition scan. So I have my face to sign in. I've recently blocked a whole bunch of people again, so they can't access my Facebook. Yeah, had I just gave my phone back and got a new device. The thing is, The stupid bitch that decided to hook me up with this phone to begin with, I told her I just wanted it just outright. I didn't want to, I wanted to pay per month. I didn't want to be part of the buyback program, and that's what she said. She said that I was going to be outright, and she put me on the stupid buyback program anyway. So it's like, okay, well, thanks for lying to me. It was some fucking idea that she had. She totally screwed me over on that, but whatever. 300 and some odd dollars on top of my regular phone bill, which was like $125. So my phone ended up being over 400 and some odd dollars that I just had to pay just outright. One of the worst things they could have done. To put in for. It's stupid. The buyback program is for people that want the next new phone all the time. And I would rather keep my phone. But whatever. I'm just finally getting out of that. I'm, $75 left that I have to pay on that? So. So it might be another month or two before, I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of scared about getting another vehicle and having my insurance, because my insurance was like $275, which was decent. But it turns out near the end of it, I didn't even have the right insurance for my car. Apparently. From what the girl said. I'm just glad I didn't get into any accidents. Thankfully, I'm a good driver. Alright, kids. I want to thank you so much for joining me tonight for this crazy-ass adventure. I love you all. To my members, my supporters, thank you so much. You are my checkmate. I very much appreciate your ongoing support. I wish you a beautiful evening. Sweet dreams when you get her. If you can't be good at it. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good night.